So how should owners of rundown motels and apartments be held accountable? That is the question before Charlotte City Council members. They try to answer that today. Chief Political Correspondent Annie Weber is here. And Annie, we just saw dozens of people displaced last month after that rundown motel that was shut down by the city.
Yeah, Brian, that was the Lamplighter Inn in Northwest Charlotte. Queen City News did several stories where residents complained of no trash service, little to no plumbing, and mold. Now, City Council members are looking at ways city building codes can be used to prevent something similar from happening again. It's been a little under a month since the city ordered the closure of the Lamplighter Inn in Northwest Charlotte. Former tenants say living conditions were deplorable.
Our ceiling has a gash in it where the people above us, if they take a shower, we get the water downstairs.
It's stories like that why City Council members want to take another look at how city officials enforce building codes.
Would you let your mama stay there? Would you let your child stay there? That would be a minimum standard code for me. Can't put that through legal language, but that is the thought process that I would like for us to consider.
A council committee heard from the Department of Housing and Neighborhood Services on Monday, where representatives laid out what powers they have to maintain adequate housing conditions in the Queen City. Those powers include warnings, fines, required repairs, or even demolition. But city employees acknowledge it can be difficult to force a landlord to comply.
If I am understanding what I heard previously, we really don't have the enforcement tools that we would like to have.
We can't always hold an owner or a particular actor in this situation accountable, but we do have a lot of tools available to us in the code.
Director of Housing and Neighborhood Services Rebecca Hefner says they could start ordering more repairs or demolitions carried out by city crews with a lien placed on the property to cover the costs. But those actions require city council approval. Another idea proposed Monday, making sure tenants are included in discussions with the hope that the city's response can actually meet the need of those displaced or living in poor conditions.
Those are the people that we're fighting for, that we want them to be able to live and have stable housing.
In the coming weeks, city officials plan to present case studies on the Lamplighter Inn as well as the Tanglewood Apartments, another complex that had to evict residents. The hope is those studies will provide more insight on how to better enforce housing standards. Brian.